Alright then, hello everybody and welcome back to Premier Division. We are here for round 7 and we are here in Imola, and once again I am joined by our RPM Inorganic. Hello Inorganic.
Hello there, Mr. Kieran. Everything seems to be working out this week, so
Yep.
I'm with you from the start.
Yeah, not gonna be me with the drivers. We had so much fun last week. It was so fun. You just had to be there. You just had to be there. Have you watched back the stream? Yeah. So
No, I haven't.
you haven't. You still haven't. Oh, it was so much fun. Yeah. But yeah, last week Brazil, of course, we had full qualifying. Now you cannot get a full qualifying. We have well, last week we had a full grid. Now we only have 9 drivers racing uh, tonight. So it's lots of action, lots of stuff to keep up with. So I'm probably gonna miss out on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be a lot of traffic out on track, so we could see a lot of cars being blocked. I- I'm I'm just watching here in the pit lane, and I'm just watching some of the spectators getting incredibly excited. The fact that there's a couple of cars on track warming up, and yep, I'm going to get back now to the racing or the qualifying.
Qualifying, yeah, we have our first driver setting their lap time. It is Al. We already have yellow flags in sector 3. That's just gotten slow. But we have 3 drivers. We've got Luke, learner driver, and Stebo on the mediums for their first runs. And so I'm assuming it's going to stay dry. So they're going to save some softs for the race potentially. Got NXX in chat saying how you doing, and sorry for a bit of contact yesterday. And yeah, I just want to say NXX. I don't know if I saw it correctly, but I think it was on the first lap where you was behind me, and it was at this chicane which Al's coming up to, the final chicane, where I was like quite a bit ahead of you, like 5 tenths. Then he went off the track, off the chicane, caught up to me, and then like overtook me in the next DRS straight. It's like, is that allowed?
Anyone else, I would have said no, but that was sounds like a classic move from NXX. Kieran, you should have defended better.
What could I have done? Anyways, Al said the first lap time at 14.7, got Lost Glader, he's got a tow from the AlphaTauri, he's in a 15.5. Luke is just in a 15.6. Learner drivers crossing the line, he's a 14.3. We've got Stubby now, crossing the line, and he goes 16.0. We've got Quinn, who's about to cross the line. He does a 15.6, 2 tenths quicker than his brother Luke, but Luke is on the mediums.
I will put warnings out there for drivers. Be careful of landmines, especially by walls. I hit one yesterday, and the car exploding in spectacular fashion when I hit the wall at about 10 miles an hour. So, yeah, just a warning out there for drivers. Watch out for them landmines.
I've never, I didn't hit any walls. yesterday in organic. I know you did. You retired at the second chicane.
Well, the funny thing is, when we were qualifying, I actually tried to hug the wall on the pit lane a bit too much, and I give it a proper good smack, and the car was perfectly fine. But then during the race, I tapped a wall that had a landmine under it, and the car blew up spectacularly. So, yeah, obviously you can smack a car off a wall and you'll have no problems. You tap a wall and your car will just disintegrate into very little bits.
And don't know what to say after that one. Surely we should that should be investigated. Red flags. We got landmines on the.
I did put that in the steward's report.
Steward's landmine. I want to report the landmine placed at the exit of the second chicane. Blew up my car. We got Spinola here. Pretty sure just went into the gravel early in the lap, but he's done a 15.6, so not too bad from him.
He wants to watch all the traffic that's ahead of him.
Quite a busy
cars
track.
Out on track.
Busy track right now. Luke in chat saying hello, and hello to you, Luke. Currently 8th, but he was on the mediums. He got the podium last week because of reserves, and run the race before that as well. So Luke has been in some good form. He's beat his teammate Learner Driver 2 races in a row now, so he's gonna go for 3 maybe.
Yeah, well, I think obviously with the Learner Driver, the fact that he still hasn't got any L plates on his car, I think that's probably the problems he has been having.
Yeah, and
we've got 3 cars out on track now, so I don't know which one to look at. I'm going to miss some stuff going off now.
Too much to keep up with. Only qualifying and there's just so much happening. Yeah, Luke's just about to start his lap now. I was going to say something, but I forgot. But Smith just said in chat, evening guys, shame about the attendance, but hopefully have some good racing. Hopefully we can have some good racing. 9 drivers is if there's lots of gaps, there's going to be 9 drivers, not very entertaining.
No rain. Well, that's the forecast. No rain. But I was just looking at the pit lane, and it does look very grey, very dark, with some way over enthusiastic fans.
Yeah, they probably saw the race yesterday and was expecting some more of that, only to realise there will be 10 less drivers than yesterday. But we've got Luke now, who's just purple sector 2, going to beat Learner Driver's teammate 3 races in a row, going for the title. Luke might be. He told me just before the race that he's challenging Learner Driver to the title. We'll see now as he crosses the line what he can do, and it is 4th fastest at 14.8, 5 tenths behind his teammate who is about to start his lap. But next is going to be Stubby to set his lap time as he comes out the final chicane and now approaches the final 2 corners.
Yeah, and we've got no Williams, so
no safety cars.
I'm predicting no safety cars and no red flags.
No safety clean race. It's all gonna be great racing. Stubby's just gone fifth with a 15.1. Quinn has invalidated. See next. I'm trying to see if anyone is on a lap. And I'll learn driver's on a lap. He's just done a purple sector 1.
Yeah, purple sector 1.
Let's see. Luke still seems to be going quite fast. Oh, he's recharging his ERS, so he's not on a lap. And learner driver has.
Learner just invalidated his lap.
Yes, saw that. He was quite close, but that corner there can catch you out on track limits quite easily.
Yeah, track limits around here are terrible.
I got 2 warnings for track limits yesterday, and they were both at the final chicane, and it was when it was raining. So so much for track limits being better in the rain. Still got track limits.
I got track limits because I spun at the chicane and I hit a landmine.
So you got track limits for going off. Well, of course that's how you get track limits, but like, was it like you spun or you just understeered?
The final chicane, I just could not get right, and I took a line that everyone else was taking, and my car decided that it was going to spin around, but I didn't hit anything. So, yep, turn round and just go on my merry way, and I got track limits for that.
Yeah.
And then the other one when I was skidding towards my impending doom at sub 10 miles an hour. In fact, I should have got out the car and walked to the front of it and just pushed it to a stop instead of viciously tapping that wall. It was a vicious tap. And the front of the car just kind of, disintegrated and fell apart. But it is an Alfa Romeo, so not known for their build quality. And if it was going to rain, it would probably rusted half of the parts. So the rain was coming in, the rust set in, and probably made the car a lot weaker.
Yeah, I think people are gonna start preparing for the final laps now. Learner driver will have to watch out for all the cars around him.
Yeah, he's gonna have to do some serious weaving to get through the traffic. I can hear the radio calls now of Max Verstappen. It's, kind of... Oh, there's Alexa.
Got Alexa joining us on comms, making a special appearance.
Yeah, that's my good lady friend. It's the only lady friend that actually speaks to me. Just telling me that Villa are about to kick off in 15 minutes.
How exciting! We'll be watching this. So.
Yes. Yes, we will be watching the race.
Yeah, if you get any penalties, if you don't get any claims, there's going to be penalties, but nobody has got penalties. We all know why. But learner driver now is about to start his lap time, his final lap, and there's a few more cars out on track right now, so we'll be hoping they don't get in his way too much. But he is flying through the first sector. Purple sector 1, he's up by a tenth.
Just needs to watch out for traffic and track limits.
Take the next couple of corners very carefully. He doesn't want him to invalidate again. Well, he hasn't invalidated at that corner. Now he's approaching the final chicane. He's up by 3/10 now, but he has invalidated again at the final chicane.
That chicane moves. I don't care what anyone says. It moves. The track limits are never the same. Doesn't matter how many times you go through that chicane. The same line. The car handles completely different every time. You can get track limits. It's just yeah. That chicane's just pure frustration.
Yeah, and these drivers will have to look out. Learner driver's retired, so he's done for qualifying. He'll just have to hope that nobody can beat his lap time. His teammate now, Luke, is on his final lap. He's managed to make it through the chicane without invalidating, so let's learn from his teammate to, not invalidate there. So he's approaching the final 2 corners now. We'll see what he can do, but he's invalidated at the final corner, and imagine that's him done for qualifying. His brother is now going to start his final lap. Stevo's starting his final lap. Next is Stubby. He's in purple sector 2 now, so we'll see what he can do. He's currently 7th, which normally is quite good, but when you've got 9 drivers, you're starting towards the back. And Stubby is now going to cross the line, and he goes fastest with a 14.3. That is 3,000th faster than learner driver. Now his teammate Spinoza is going to finish his final lap. We'll see if he can make an AlphaTauri 1-2. He can't. It's only a 14.6. Next is Al. He goes 4th fastest, just behind his teammate who goes into the pits. Next is Quinn, who's currently starting at the back with his brother. Last time they started side by side, they crashed at the first couple of corners. But we'll see what Quinn can do as he crosses the line. And he cannot improve his lap time, but not his position. Luke's invalidated into the pits, and now finally it is going to be Stevo who is going to set his final lap time. He goes 3rd fastest at 14.4, just ahead of the 2 Mercedes, and Spinola is not on a lap. So that is it for qualifying. Stubby has taken pole by 3,000 ahead of learner driver, and imagine learner driver will be upset because his last 2 laps where he was flying, he invalidated, so he could have been on pole.
That's another point. Learner driver is lost there. Obviously spun out last week, and had car trouble the week before in Canada, where I think Luke had a bit of a kill switch to kill the power on learner driver's Renault Clio.
Yeah, I haven't really checked the Premier standings, so I don't know how it is looking. I'm going to check in now.
Well, I think that the people that are close to learner driver I'm not driving tonight, so
Yeah, he Lone Driver leading championship with 107 points and 16 points behind him is Volcano, but he isn't racing. And then 16 points behind Volcano is Luke with 75 points. So yeah, Lone Driver quite comfortably leading the championship. So YouTube, there go back on. There was the starting grid. I'm sure you've seen it. But now we have the race in this full grid. I've never seen so much drivers in a race before. But well, as you can see there, it's very sunny.
fans. Oh, them fans. Look how excited them fans are.
You can just see their heads over the DHL sign. But yeah,
there's some cheering as if the race has already been won, and yep.
I think so
the mass mechanics out on pit lane at the moment. I'd imagine the start finish straight is absolutely heaving with the amount of people that will be on the pit lane at the moment on the start finish straight.
Yeah, and I think someone should try gamble the inters because it's gonna
it does look a bit dark, the clouds.
Yeah,
it does look a few grey clouds.
You can see the clouds.
I think that should be a new ruling. I think from next season we can only use full wet tyres.
That will be amazing. That gang, you're an admin, you can put that in. Anyways, we'll have a look at the tyres now. Stubby is starting on the hards. Learn drives on the mediums, then Stevo, Jeffish, Al, Spinola and Las Glado on the hards, and then it's Luke and Quinn, the two brothers, starting on mediums at the back. Oh, that took me forever to go through all them tyres. I'm just tired.
You take a rest. Take a rest. No one's gambled on the softs. So, yeah, it looks like we're going to have a dry race. Because I think if we were going to have rain anytime soon, I think a lot of people probably would have gone out in the softs.
And Lucas just spun on the formation lap, so that's promising start to his race.
I think he probably did that in sympathy for the beautiful Alfa Romeos. That's why none of them are racing today, because they're having to check whether they're safe enough to drive. Rebuilding one yesterday after being hit by a landmine. I tell you what, I don't know if these cars are glitching out or what, but they are doing some weird and wonderful weaves on my screen.
I think I saw someone go off the track at the final chicane.
Yeah, that chicane just suddenly moved for them, and that chicane is absolutely awful.
Well, we are about to start. The cars are lining up. Stubby looks to be very far left for starting, but Jeffish, Glader have all been disqualified for not parking correctly. We are about to get 5 red lights. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, let's go. And let's see who gets a better start. My camera angle isn't really telling me well, but you can see Stubby
just shows the pit line.
Stubby has managed to hold on to that lead. Luke is trying to get past Lost Glade at the start, which he has. And now Quinn at the back there looking to try and get past down the inside, which he cannot.
There's going to be a DRS train of a few miles with the amount of cars that we've got on track at the moment.
Yeah, no, one overtake at the race start. This is probably the least amount of overtake we've seen at the race start, but it's not over yet. As Learner Driver has had a much better exit than Stubby and has now taken the lead of the race. Let's see if there's anything else happening. Quinn just had a big moment of the exit of the chicane there, and he has lost some time, but still sticking with them. And
fastest lap, and yep, Quinn just dropping off the back a bit because he got a bit, when we got on the power a little bit too early and the car got a bit squirmish. But if you just get the car round, you're going to pick up some good points. But I'm just looking at the McLarens, the Mercedes, sorry. The Mercedes having a look at Stebo. We could see a Mercedes battle.
Both Mercedes have the chance of podium. Right now it looks like seems like only one of them will be getting on with Learner Drive and Stubby. So and what's happened back there? Imola has gone off.
Just going to be wide. Yeah, they went wide off the track and allowed everyone to get past. I would put it out on the chat to say what are people's predictions.
Too much
I
to
can
choose
put it out
from.
there if anyone's got predictions.
Too much drivers to choose from.
I mean, Learner Driver is already 2.3 seconds off. Stebo's got past Stubby.
Yeah, Stebo's had a great I don't know if it's Stebo had a great exit or Stubby had a poor exit, but Stebo didn't manage to get past and is up into second place. And Learner Driver already 3 seconds ahead, so that's his screen time over. Unless he does something drastic.
Alga's very wide there. So he's lost a bit of time to Jetfish.
And Jetfish looked like he was going to make an overtake, but decided not to. And Quinn has got past Minotla and is up into 8th place.
Well, Ivor in chat has got evening all already 11 DNFs. Well, I don't know what you're looking at there, Jetfish, because there's just a massive cars on screen at the moment. You can't see the track through the amount of vehicles that we actually currently have on track. We've had no DNFs, we've had no contact, we've had no people diving into the pits yet, no one gambling on full wets. Yep, that's see if you just joined us. That's a summary of the of the race so far.
It's been crazy.
Stebo will win.
That's quite a big prediction there. Don't think Stebo has won a Premier Division race. He's won a championship race, but not a Premier Division. So, in the Ferrari right now, be a great time for him to get his first Premier Division win. So I think Al is on his final warning now, because I think I've just seen him do cross track limits again. So I imagine if he crosses track limits one more time, he'll get a penalty. Quinn and Spinola have been battling for the past few laps for P8. Quinn has just got past again and it's back up into P8, and Stubby and Al battling for P4. They are side by side, and Al is going to be looking down the inside, and Stubby's had to go off the track, and Al is up into 4th place now. He might be looking to catch his teammate and try and take potentially a podium off him. But his teammate right now is battling with Stebo for 2nd place.
And Stubby got pole position. Obviously not liking them hard tyres much. I would imagine, could you be looking at a hard soft here? I mean, I don't know. I got a couple of laps out of me softs. So you're in a better position to know. Could you do a hard soft?
Probably. I did make my strategy.
Oh, there's a crash. There's a crash, Quinn.
Yep, Quinn has lost it at turn 2, and that is a virtual safety car.
He didn't hit the landmine. He's still got the front of his car intact, so we know there's no landmine there.
He has lost his front wing, so he's going to have to go into the pits. We've got Alan Stubby battling for 4th place. Jeff Fisher's got past Steve up into 2nd place. And
well, they shouldn't be racing at the moment because under virtual safety car, so there shouldn't actually be any overtakes.
It was before.
Yeah, the virtual safety car has now gone in.
Yeah, we are back to racing and back to batting. Hopefully, it's going to be a lot more overtakes now. See if Steve can retake that 2nd place as Stubby looks to try and take 4th place back off Al, which he has done with DRS, and he's back up into 4th place. Al has Luke behind him as Quinn goes into the pits to replace his front wing. He started on the mediums. And
I mean, he's pitted in 9th position there. I mean, the amount of cars that are on track at the moment, he's losing a place every split second. He's in the pits.
He has started on the mediums. He's gone onto a new set of mediums, which mean he will have to pit again.
Not expecting much screen time of learner driver now. Like 6 seconds ahead. With Jetfish and Stebo having a bit of a battle on track. So is Luke and Lost Glader.
Quite a few battles going on as there. Luke is getting past Al. Al, who doesn't have DRS, has lost 2 positions. He's down to P7, and Lost Glader might be looking down the inside of Luke. He doesn't. He looked down the inside, but decided not to make the overtake.
Steve-O got Jetfish under the DRS at the end of the start-finish straight. So Jetfish now down to 3rd. Steve-O up to 2nd.
So much to like on it. That problem is there. It should be sorted now.
You're having problems because the amount of cars on screen.
Yeah, there's just so much to keep up with.
And 7 minutes gone and it's Aston Villa 0, Man City 0. I'm trying to do it in my football commentator's voice, I think. Try and get some... I've seen the other scores, but at the moment it's... At Villa Park, it's Aston Villa 0, Manchester City 0.
Yeah, United and Chelsea are still drawing 0-0. Liverpool are beating Sheffield United 1-0, and Olga Glasgow is up into 5th place. Brighton is drawing 1-1 with Brentford for entity watching.
Al got proper squirmy under acceleration. I don't know if it's... Yeah, I don't know if it's gained jumping or what, but the car was all over the place.
Hal was behind his teammates in around 4th, 5th. Now he's...
Bless you.
Thank you.
That's terribly unprofessional of you there, Mr. Keenan.
I do apologise. I can't do much about it.
Spreading germs over the waves.
Yeah, there's nothing much I can do about it, really. But
I think Stubby's gonna have a go at Jetfish now.
Yeah, he's going
the DRS. Yeah,
round outside, and he is back up onto the podium place, and he will be looking to try and take second off Steeble.
I think that's where most of the overtakes are going to be done under DRS.
Yeah, Spinola just got past Al, not in the DRS zone. He was at the second chicane.
I didn't say all, I said most.
Right, and
that was good. That was the first one with the track limits penalty.
Yeah, and you have seen him going off the track twice, and the one he just did was obviously
Lost Glader was taking a very I think he was taking a scenic route there to see what to see what was the other side of the track.
And Quinn as well.
They're all coming in now.
It was nice just watching Jeffish battling with Stubby, and just McLaren just completely off the track. But Jeffish now going back around the outside. No, Stubby's
got the inside.
Fending it.
Stubby got the inside.
And Jeffish is still battling. He's going to try and go round the outside. Banged wheels, but Stubby's onto the gravel, and Jeffish has retook 3rd place, and Sminola, or someone, just overtook someone towards the back.
Someone overtook someone. I love that commentary. And it's somebody following someone. Someone's going up the inside there, going past the someone.
Someone's retired. It's Quinn. He's retired at the final corner, and that has caused a full safety car. And well, when you've got this much drivers on the track, is it really any surprise?
The safety car is going to double the amount of drivers that are out on track. All that hard work that learner driver's done will slowly be eaten away, but it does give him a chance to go into the pits. He's going to the hards. So that will see him through.
And the people in the hards
long spot, was it? I thought it was a long stop.
Who?
I thought Learner Driver was in the pit for quite a long time then.
Yeah. I didn't really see that.
Everyone's in the pits.
Yeah.
Watch out for unsafe releases with all them cars out on track.
Yeah, the unsafe release setting is.
Yeah, Queen's put, I'm so done with this game.
Same.
I think everyone pretty much feels the same way. I wonder if Quinn hit one of them landmines that I hit.
Yeah, we know that Imola apparently has a reputation of landmines in the walls, which should really be investigated. But,
Yeah, I'm surprised the FIA haven't looked into this. But yep, safety car. Very, very nice Aston Martin.
Oh, we changing teams now. You going Aston Martin?
No, I said the safety car's a very nice Aston Martin. It's not an F1.
Oh, right. I mean, didn't you already say, like, during a different stream that something about the Aston Martin or something like that?
I don't think there's any Alfa Romeo drivers actually watching at the moment. So, no, I mean, Aston Martin. I mean, as people will know that my thumbnail, whatever, my profile picture is that of a famous spy who happens to drive Aston Martins, and yeah, not far from us, quite local, Aston Martin.
Yeah, isn't Aston Martin's like in Silverstone, really? That's where they.
They've got a factory over like Leamington Spa. But yeah, somewhere over. Yeah, not Leamington Spa. I don't know why I said Leamington Spa. I don't think it's Leamington Spa. Well, I've drove past the factory quite a few times. I never actually got a chance to go into the factory, but in my previous job, they did have a machine there that a few of my former colleagues had to go in and fix. So they did actually get to work in the Aston Martin factory.
Alfa Romeo can never.
Alfa Romeo, you usually have to have a big damp-proof or waterproof building, because you don't want to get any moisture next to an Alfa Romeo. Any moisture, and they do tend to rot.
Anyways, yeah, the safety car is in this lap.
Line of drivers going to bunch up the amount of cars that we got on track. I mean, I'm expecting wheels to be everywhere, wings to be all over the shop. I mean, I just don't know where to look. I mean, the safety car has allowed line of driver some airtime.
Yeah, line driver will have to be careful because all the cars behind him are on the medium, so they're going to be on the bare tires. But he has gone now, and we are back to racing as there. Jeff Fish has looked down the inside of Steve-O, did not go for it, but he's got a much better exit out of the first chicane, and he's looking down the inside, and he has got the overtake done. He's up into second place, and Stubby as well might look at overtaking Steve-O as well. Spinola has got past Luke, who is on the hard, so he's gonna be he's going to be on the bare tires towards the end, but for now he'll have to try and hold on to them hard.
Yeah, and we don't let them go. If we let them go, then they're just going to fly all over the shop.
Yeah, Learner Driver has now just pulled over the second, and of Jefffish, so that's his screen time done with.
Yeah, bit camera shy is Learner Driver. And then when we have actually shown a lot of screen time with Learner Driver, last week there was quite a bit of screen time of Learner Driver and he crashed out. And Canada, there was quite a bit of screen time there, and Luke managed to get some sort of turbo system into his car, twin turbo, and breezed past Learner Driver at Canada.
Yeah, I've never seen Luke so fast. I think they swapped cars.
I even think it caught Learner Driver off guard. I think that the pace that Luke, it was almost as if like Learner Driver had put his brakes on. Luke was that fast on that straight.
Yeah, I've never seen Luke so fast. Like, just to overtake Learner Driver like he was nothing. Just left him in the dust.
So I think the British driver will try and get as much space as he can, so he doesn't get that much screen time. As DRS now is enabled, which means we'll start getting a few more attacks.
And Steve, he doesn't need DRS. We got 3 wide to Jefffish. It is round.
Ghosting's on. That was never going to end well.
And now,
that's a bit of excitement.
3 wide.
I don't know if ghosting's on. There did seem to be a few ghosting there. If it's not on, then
there were some just narrow misses.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at Stubby's car and he's got no wing damage or anything. So.
Wow.
I don't know. I'm just is ghosting on, because there's no way that if you didn't have ghosting on, that was going to happen like that.
Well,
obviously Stubby spun round. He must have, like, Stibbo and Jetfish, was it?
Yeah, Jefffish and Stibbo.
I mean, if them three, if ghosting wasn't on and them three did all take each other out, then it would just be the Learner Driver show, and we just have. We'll just follow Learner Drive around and yep.
Yeah, Stubby created the lobby, remember, he created this lobby. So maybe he just knew this would have happened, so he couldn't ghosting on.
I wonder if everyone else has got ghosting off, but Stubby put in as that he's allowed to go into ghost mode, because I don't know what happened there really, because 3 went into the first corner, 3 wide. It was never going to end well. But yep, they no one seems to have picked up any damage
somehow.
Obviously there's no landmine there.
I'll see, back at the DRS zone, Luke's gone round the outside of Spinoza up into 5th place.
DRS zone. Over at Villa Park, it's over here at Villa Park. It's still Aston Villa now, Manchester City now. In an exquisite game with lots of kicking of balls and players running around. Back over to the Grand Prix.
Actually, we'll bring you back to the football. Scott McTominay has just scored for Manchester United.
Wow. You could have warned me then. I would have had to have... Good job I was sitting down there.
I'm sure there's United fans or Chelsea fans watching.
Yeah. United scoring. Yep, next time if United score, you have to warn us to make sure they are actually sitting down.
Yeah, okay, I'll make sure to do that. Anyways,
Imola again, there gets past Luke. There's 3 going in. Oof.
Much more careful this time. But yeah, now Alsgar Bear exits Minotaur. And they're side by side to the chicane. They haven't made any contact. But Al has managed to get past. Now Luke is looking round the outside. Maybe no. Spinola has held on to 6th place. That could have ended.
Bubble T has asked, what is the fastest lap?
That would be Learn a Driver. Right there, put on the screen now. 16.9.
16.99. There you go, Bubble T. Although I actually prefer a bubble bath.
There you go. We'll put it back to the interval times now, just so we can keep an eye on
any complaints, please forward any complaints to my PR department.
Your PR department? Who's that?
My PR.
Who's that?
Who's my PR department?
Who's your PR department? Just seen Jeffish get past Steve as well, and I think Manila just got past Al back up into P5.
On my way into DC RN.
What?
I was just reading Bubble T's on my way into the DC RN.
I mean, RN means right now.
Ah, right. Yeah, because obviously, you know, I'm the boomer.
Boomer.
It's a good job I have my my young assistant to tell me these abbreviations. Oh, DC's Discord. Right, he's going to Discord right now.
Alright, yeah, not the DC universe. Batman and Superman. Steve-O's just got past Jeffish into 2nd, and Alex just got past Manala. The 2 cars just seem to be overtaking each other every lap at the same place.
Under the DRS zone, yeah.
Yeah,
I did say the majority of the overtakes will be at the end of the pit lane, the start-finish lane.
No. Right now, you're correct. It just seems to be the same 2 drivers. Lost Glader he's staying with 2 cars in front. He'll be hoping they do make some sort of they do make
Bubble Tea there. I think Bubble Tea is a great name, but then he put Marvel on top. I mean, they haven't got Batman, have they? You know, Batman, he is the greatest superhero there is.
Lost Glader has just gone into the pit lane, sped in the pit lane as well, and I myself have preferred Marvel over DC up until like after Endgame, because then it's just got very confusing, very hard to follow for me. So before Endgame is better, was a better Marvel. The Disney Plus Marvel right now is I'm completely lost on it.
Yeah, there's too much alternate universes and time travel, and plus the fact of I'm Batman, which makes Batman pretty cool. That is an exclusive there. But I am in fact Batman.
An attempt of Batman.
I've got the pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For that one time. Time
it
where,
looked awesome.
yeah, and then he kind of just got destroyed. You can see now Jefffish is getting past the vote again. These two have just been swapping positions all race.
Bubble Tea again. I love how this is about Formula One and we're talking about Marvel and Batman. We like to involve our viewers. We like to involve them and have them in as part of the team, the family. Plus the fact of
there's
just
drivers.
Too many cars to look at on screen to yeah. The mass numbers. I mean, I don't know how these lot are getting round without actually hitting anyone.
Now we are about to see
Steve-O and Jetfish.
The exact same overtake for about the fifth lap in a row now. And
yeah, under DRS. Learner driver is about 6 seconds ahead. Like I said, doesn't want any screen time today.
And Steve-O has got back past Jetfish, back up into second place.
Not under the DRS zone, was it?
You're not gonna believe this.
Under the DRS zone, we just need to stick. Oh, Lost Glider's gone round in the fastest lap. He's on a charge.
Yeah, he pitted 2 laps ago onto the mediums.
Do you know what it is though, don't you? It's fresh air. He's got clean air in front of him, that's what it is. Everyone else is just caught up in a massive DRS train with the amount of cars, and Lost Glider has got clean air ahead of him, so he's been able to put in some quick laps.
He's a reserve as well, so his fastest lap won't count, but it's still good. Still,
yeah, he got it actually round in 0.3 of a second faster than Learner Driver. Learner Driver's fastest lap was a 1:16.99. And then he's just gone and got a 3-second time penalty, which completely makes the fastest lap. But he will get an extra point for the fastest lap if he keeps going. Lost Glider's done his fastest lap in a 1:16.638. So 0.3 of a second quicker. Stubb is into the pits.
And Jefffish has retook second place off Steve-O.
Was that under the DRS, was it?
Yes.
We've just lost Bubble Tea. See you guys.
Aww.
Right, if you're still in chat and you're going, see you later, Bubble Tea. Not much of a tea drinker myself.
What about bubble tea? Would you drink bubble tea?
That actually, I actually do like the name Bubble Tea. I think I would probably try some bubble tea. he's going now.
It was staying just to see how we react.
Nice to have met you, Bubble Tea. You're always welcome, and we'll always involve you in chat. We always like to try and have a bit of a laugh with our viewers. There's so much going on in the race at the moment.
And big news, Steve-O hasn't overtook Jetfish this lap, which is quite crazy. Sminola has just gone into the gravel there, so he's outside DRS range from Al now. I mean, can you believe Steve-O hasn't overtook Jetfish this lap? He'll probably got to do it next lap, but still, Jetfish has managed to hold on with the DRS as well.
Yeah, I think I have made a new friend. And hopefully Bubble Tea, if Bubble Tea is signing up to drive with us, chances are you're going to be a lot faster than what I am. It's not hard.
Exactly.
I just seem to find all the landmines that have been left out on the track somewhere.
Sminola's gone into the pits now. Everyone on the medium seems to be going to the pits. He's gone onto the softs.
I'm wondering if all this time Steve-O has trying to been working out when to actually overtake Jetfish with the amount of laps left to so we go lap 28 now. If Steve-O gets past Jetfish 28, lap 29 it will be Jetfish again. 30 Steve-O, 31 Jetfish, 32 Steve-O. There you go. He's been working it out.
He's timed it.
He's been working it out.
That's what I did in Las Vegas when I was battling Voldo for the lead. Just tried to figure out, don't overtake on lap 24, because then he's going to overtake you on the final lap. So just waited, and then on the final lap overtook him and won the race.
Steve-O's going to have to go for it now. As if, I think
he doesn't seem close enough.
No, he's not close enough.
So he's going to wait for 2 laps. He's not going to
overtake this lap. He's just going to try and stay with Jetfish and not overtake this lap. So it's just like one of them, like when you get one of them flowers and you start picking the petals. He loves me not. He loves me not.
Yeah, so this is the problem you get when you have like less than 10 drivers racing. It normally spreads out like this.
This is the closest battle we've got on track at the moment.
The only battle we've got on track at the moment. Battle for second place.
Bubble Tea's put the Ferrari driver is very clean. He hasn't seen me drive yet. I am incredibly clean. I don't get enough laps in to get dirty.
You just
And then, so Steve-O's not going to overtake on this lap. He's just going to stay behind Jetfish, and now he will drive. At the end of this one, I think he'll try and go for the overtake.
Yeah, Steve-O, he was going to go for it, but then he's been listening to the stream, he just remembered.
Imola, I mean, that's 1:15. Imola on the softs is definitely gone for fastest lap. That extra point. We must mention as well, Learner Driver is still in the race. He's 11.5 seconds out in front. But we are just on board at the moment with Steve-O and Jetfish. we've got Mercedes versus Ferrari.
Just like real life.
Yeah. Are Ferraris that fast to keep up with? Oh, then again, they're both as bad as each other, aren't they? In a moment,
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah, last season was not the.
But if
best,
Steve-O's worked this right, he's going to go for this overtake, and he is.
And he has taken second place. And so when Steve-O suddenly slows on the straight, has a big car problem only on the straight.
Is that kind of like are we seeing into the future now, or are we that good commentators that we're actually seeing into the future?
Oh well, we're about to find out. if Steve-O if that accelerator pedal just slowly lifts.
Tell you what, if Jetfish does not make the overtake here, I think somebody might be listening to our comms.
Let's see who's been listening then. Does Steve-O suddenly lift off the throttle? Does Jetfish hold back?
There seems to be a bit of a gap there. That's a big gap that's certainly opened up there.
Suspicious indeed.
That was, yep, that was... I wonder if Jetfish's tyres were just going off a little bit then. He seemed to be lacking a bit of grip.
Yeah, he had the poor exit of that. Just suddenly had the poor exit of that corner.
And yeah, I'm just going to look at the Renault Clio of Learner Driver as he's coming up to the last couple of corners before he starts his final lap.
And
but look at that, Jetfish has got right up now to the back of Steve-O.
Yeah, so this will have to be the lap.
Is he going to go for the overtake here? Steve-O keeping up his ERS.
Steve-O has had a moment of the exit of that corner there. The medium's 20 laps. They are not in the best condition. Can Jetfish make the overtake? He's using his overtake. He's coming down the inside.
The touch would have kept it going.
And Jetfish has overtook Steve-O. It was close.
I don't think that's going to be the last of it.
Steve-O's trying to fight back. He's going down the inside of the chicane. He can't do it. And Jetfish has managed to hold on.
Well, that was predicted, I think. Yeah, either Jetfish was on the same wavelength as us, or he was listening to us, and but this is going to be, I mean, Learner Driver is just about to go through the last two bends to win his first race in two.
15 seconds ahead, nothing stopping him. Learner Driver wins the Imola Grand Prix. And Jetfish, he hasn't got second place just yet. Steve-O is right onto the back of him. He's
too far back. He's not going to do it.
Has held on to second place. Steve-O takes third. I will take fourth, but Luke is within 3 seconds of Al, so he'll take fourth. Al is fifth. Lost Glader takes sixth. We has a unserved penalty, and then the two AlphaTauris. Minola finishes seventh, but he finishes sixth because of Lost Glader's penalties. And then Stubby will cross the line in 8th place.
So after the race, we'll go back over to Villa Park. Hello there, and yes, and welcome back to Villa Park. It's It's 42 minutes gone here, and it's still Aston Villa now, Manchester City now. I have not got the stats in front of me, so I cannot give you any of the stats. Back to the race. Thank you very much.
That guy sounds a lot like you at Villa Park.
No, that's the football report that we got down at Villa Park.
Sounds quite familiar.
I'm here. I'm in Imola, recovering from driving on a landmine.
And I think bubble tea in.
I wonder if that's what it is in them bottles. I wonder if them bottles are full of bubble tea and they just shake it up and the bubbles going everywhere.
No, that's it. It's not champagne. It's
not.
It's just
it's not allowed to have. It's not allowed to have alcohol, is it?
Yeah, it'll just. I imagine there'll be some burns after the podium. You know, spraying tea on people.
No, you know, it could be iced tea, ice bubble tea. Oh no, that's a name, isn't it?
Ice bubble tea.
Ice bubble tea. Oh yeah.
Ice bubble tea. That is. There you go. So, it's not champagne anymore. It's ice bubble tea that is in the bottles.
I'm off to go and change my name from inorganic to ice bubble tea.
Well, that is. Just clearing the Discord there. But that has been it for Premier Division. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and next week will be Japan, which I think I'm good at. Last time was last season I raced at Japan. I never made it to turn 1, so hoping I can
yes, I was actually, I got on the front row. It was my first ever front row, wasn't it? Last time we raced in Japan, it was the very first time I got on the front row, and I was second, I believe, and then I crashed out.
Seems very like you, inorganic. Seems very like you.
So, but I think I did a few more laps than what you did.
Yeah,
but
probably.
I'm not holding my breath for for Japan.
Yeah. So next week is Japan, as we said. On Tuesday will be Luke and either Learner Driver or Booty, and then
or Stubby might be there as well.
Or Stubby.
Not Entity. My bad. Entity. I'm losing the wheel. That's where I'm losing the wheel.
Yeah, and then this time next week it'll be me and Inorganic back on comms to do more commentary, Premier Division commentary.
Do a Premiership talk. Hopefully we'll have a few more. Hopefully we'll have a few more cars on track, but cars wouldn't be able to move for the amount of cars we had on track today.
Most of it takes seen in the race.
And like I say, I keep saying every week, the mute buttons there. You can watch the stream, and you can just mute the ramblings of
a
couple of brummies that ain't got a clue what they're talking about.
Yep, all that next week. Stay tuned. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed watching, and I will see you all next time. Good night.